We started with Advanced Agrilytics, I believe, in about 2013, maybe a little bit in 2012. One of the big changes we've seen was just the level of detail we've been able to pay to every acre and sections of the acre or grids of the acre, that we're able to look at things in a lot finer detail than what we were before. We're not necessarily even maybe using less fertilizer than we did before, but we're putting the right amount of fertilizer where it needs put now.
Well, the way that Advanced Agrilytics sets itself apart from all the other companies and programs that are out there that guys can get involved with is it's more based on it's you on your farm, your operation, working with what you have. So if this is a prime example for this year, we wanted to make the switch to 20-inch row corn. We did make that switch to 20-inch row corn. We did not have a way to put nitrogen on. We were debating whether we needed to buy a bar, whether we were going to use our Heggy, what made the best sense to do that. And, Kes came out and said, hey, listen, why don't we go out and just spread urea in front of it? Hey, that's a great idea. So we were able to go out and spread urea on in front of all the corn, and then come back in V10, V5, depending on which field it was at, with the Heggy with a Y drop system, put on the later nitrogen. So it saved us from having to go out and try to hurry and come up with some way to side dress our corn, whether it be with a bull type rig or whether it be with some sort of bar that we would mount on the front of the Heggy with the colder system. And if you have that company out there that is a cookie cutter company, they're going to say you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you need to do exactly. And that's what we like about Advanced Agrilytics. They will maximize your field's potential with everything that you have on your farm. You do not need to upgrade and buy different things. There's always a way around it, and they're one-on-one based, so they will work with you one-on-one with what you have, with what you want to do, and keep you involved with it also.
If I had someone that was asking about Advanced Agrilytics, needed to know what kind of services they offer and why you would choose them, I would say if you want to increase your ROI, get more bushels off the same acres you're currently farming, and help you analyze any problem fields you have, they would be the people to go to.
One of the areas we've seen a great increase in our ROI was on that tougher acre. We've been able to get the fertilizer a little more balanced on our less performing acres, where we can maybe not need to spend as much on it as what we were and still get the same yield or possibly a little bit better yield, and keep a good eye on the ROI of each acre.
Advanced Agrilytics is a very knowledgeable, hands-on, in-depth knowledge of your farm. Farms down to individual fields, to individual sections in the field, can pinpoint problems. May have never even been on the farm, only seen it on an iPad screen, but if you have an issue within that field, you can say, hey, this farm, Jones Farm, northwest corner, they know what the topography is of the farm, they know what the water holding is in that section, and there's very few companies I've ever seen that can do that, offer that level of service.
One of the things I think we've benefited from greatly with Advanced Agrilytics was the variable rate nitrogen recommendation. The way that it really ground truths and matches up with the variability in our zones. You can see it when you are side dressing corn. You'll come into a little knob or a little difference in the color of the crop or the corn growing, and that rec will be changing exactly on that zone. The definition that we've got that matched up with is second to none. Two words I would use for Advanced Agrilytics is precise and honest. We are able to be very precise on the recommendations in the analysis that we've done per acre, and I just don't think you'll find anybody more honest than Advanced Agrilytics.
Well, if I had a friend that was thinking about joining Advanced Agrilytics, the one thing I would say is you're going to be crazy if you don't. Today's farming, you have to optimize and you have to maximize every bushel. The margins are just not there. The days of going out and planting a crop, making money at the end of the year are gone.
I don't care to have any of my neighbors know about Advanced Agrilytics. We feel like they're our competitive advantage against their neighbors.
If I had a friend looking for an agronomy service like Advanced Agrilytics, I could tell them if they're looking to increase their ROI, solve a lot of issues in their fields, either fertility, seeding, water holding, anything like that, they'd be very beneficial to help increase their ROI in their operation.